I was talking up a storm at a rally, rolling along towards my finale, swearing a blue streak and cavorting to YMCA. The teleprompter went down, so I started to whine about the deep state. I really opined, and I said the whole effing government had to go. Well, that Virginia crowd got mad and loud, and I guess they did the Fed Union proud. So I changed and riffed on Haitians eating dogs. Took that as far as I could, and that lowered the bar. Talked about Obama, feathers, and tar. When somebody shouted something about demagogues. Well, I threw out a bunch of MAGA hats and asked that crowd how they felt about that. Said if they'd cheer louder, then maybe I would throw them one. That was a sight for my sore eyes to see. All those folks stomping and shouting and cheering for me. I said, I hope you want more winning because I'm not close to done. I talked about tariffs and my Iran war, and suddenly I heard the crowd begin to roar. I wasn't sure if they were happy or mad about it, though. I said, now just calm down, folks. There is really no cause for your yelling. I will be here all night, and come on, where else have you got to go? So I gestured to the DJ who cranked up some tunes. Then I did my two-fist dance as they dropped balloons and said, let's hear it, folks, for that East Wing backhoe. Well, the front row looked like their dog just died. Had the Secret Service take them all outside and bundle them into ice vans to head for the nearest jail. But when I thought I was back in control again, these Antifa toughs came strolling in. I figured Obama sent them to try and make me wail. They were almost to the stage, and the biggest one said, aren't you the guy who said that you won at that awesome party they had at the Capitol? Now, the last thing I wanted was to get into a fight at a rally in Virginia on a Saturday night, since there were lots of them, and I can't fight at all. Well, they all started laughing, so I went along because I realized there wasn't anything wrong. These guys weren't Antifa, they were boys from the KKK. So I told them I really liked their sheets and bemoaned the Confederate defeat, and they joined the band and sat down and commenced to play. They played well, not sharp nor flat, as I pilloried radical left Democrats, and the crowd was heating up to almost a fever pitch. I figured it was time to push for royalty. So I said, I'd like a crown. Why not give it to me? Or would you rather give it to that Hillary bitch? I said, would you believe they've gone as far as putting Biden stickers on the bumpers of cars, and they elected Barack Obama for president? Well, they're a bunch of socialist terrorists dressed in drag. I bet they would even wave a commie flag if we don't find a way to throw them out for Lent. They are snakes in the grass, I tell you true. If we don't come for them, they will come for you. We must use the tools we have, even espionage. They all started looking quite suspicious at me, and I spoke back up and said, you want to be free? Do you want to have a nice car parked in your garage? I'm the chosen of the evangelical right. I refuse to go down without a fight, and I read the Bible before bed to bring me luck. I started to tell them how my ballroom was the best, but I don't think anyone heard the rest, because a gunshot rang out and the Secret Service made me duck. I was on the ground, safe from attack, but I forced my way through the agent stack, raised my fist in the air, and shouted the word fight. They tried to hustle me away from the crowd, but I lost my shoes and was too damn proud. So I stayed until I got my floor chimes back on right. Now I guess I should have turned tail and run, but the whole thing was feeling sort of fun. It's sad somebody was shot, but what can you do? They put a diaper on my ear that I thought looked cool, and in solidarity, all my fans wore one too. So for a while, instead of one diaper, I was wearing two. Well, I soared in polls because of the shooting. It went a long way to help with donor recruiting, and it gave me a good excuse to go out and raise the stakes. I sold NFTs and meme coins to the willing, and it didn't take all that much shilling for Jared to collect billions from Saudi sheikhs. I think I want to run one more time, so I don't get prosecuted for my crimes. I think I'll ask around and find out what it takes.